Hey there, thanks for joining me. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can make flowcharts to show that triangles are similar. So before we get into that, if you remember, we currently have two ways to show that triangles are similar. The first is the angle-angle similarity theorem, and the second is the side-angle-side similarity theorem. So keeping those in mind, I want you to examine the triangles shown here at right and decide, are they similar? Good, these triangles are similar because of angle-angle. I have two pairs of angles that are the same here. So I could say yes, let me change my pen here, yes, by angle-angle, which means two pairs of angles are congruent. Okay, now this we're familiar with, but what we can do is we can actually organize this in a flowchart, which is the beginning steps on our way to proving things and doing proofs later in geometry. So in order to make a flowchart for this, and this is what we'll be focusing on when we're back in class next, is I'm going to go ahead and list the angles that are the same. So I know angle A is congruent to angle T because they're both 32 degrees. I also know that angle B is congruent to angle P because they're both listed as 75 degrees. Then that's the criteria that I need to know these triangles are similar. So then I can go ahead and write a triangle similarity statement, where I'd say triangle ABC is similar to triangle. Now I have to think about this and get this right. I did A, B, C. So I did the 32, the 75, and then the other angle. So I have to go T, P, Q. I have to go in that same order. And then the last thing I need is a reason for my flowchart. So now that we have this flowchart made, let's analyze it. There's a couple different layers happening here. I have my facts that I know from the diagram or that I'm given. I have my triangle similarity statement. I have my justification as to why they're similar. And I also have arrows that show the flow of information. These are the necessary requirements to have a complete flowchart. Let's look at one more here. So again, I'm given two triangles, and if they are similar, I'm going to go ahead and create a flowchart to show that they are similar. Now, we said we had two reasons that triangles are similar. The first is angle-angle. The second is side-angle-side similarity. As I look at this, I think it may be side-angle-side. If I look here, I have a 7 and a 12, a 14 and a 24, and I see that the angle in between those sides matches. I have a 46-degree angle here, and H is also a 46-degree angle. So I need to check those ratios. I need to check 7 compared to 12 and 14 compared to 24 to see if they're the same. So I checked 7 over 12 and I turned it to a decimal and I got 0.583. And then when I check 14 over 24, I get that same decimal. So I know that those sides are proportional. I have the angle in between that is congruent. So I know that I can use the side angle side similarity theorem. So now I just need to show that the triangles are similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the facts that I checked in these boxes here. These are my facts that are going to lead to my conclusion. So that's my first pair of sides. Then I'm going to list my angle. I knew angle G was congruent to angle H. And then the other piece of information that I checked was that the 14 and the 24, 14 over 24, had the same ratio as the other sides. So I'm going to list that fact as well. Once I know that, I have enough information to say that the triangles are similar. So I draw my arrows to show the flow of information. And then I'm going to put in my triangle similarity statement. I'm going to say triangle UGY. And if I look at that from the first one here, went from U to G, which was the yellow side I had highlighted, and then G to Y, which was red. So following that pattern in the other triangle, I would have OHI. And and then I would need to list my reason or my justification underneath. Okay, we'll be looking at more flowcharts in class, but we just wanted to give you a general overview. Thanks for watching.